Okay. Drainage. Might have come from there. God. Alright, we have some pills. What's this? Okay. A barrel? A barrel. From the smell, I'd say the crap inside is drenched with gasoline. It sounds like something we can use, but I don't really know how. Whatever. Well, I guess we can... Okay, Loctite, I should have guessed. Apparently this door is controlled from a remote location. However, it says that it does open in the event of an emergency. Ah. Gasoline, sparks, and fire alarm things. I think I know what to do. I think this should do the trick. Hope it won't explode or anything. Ha! I'm the best puzzle solver ever. Alright, so it's burning. Do I have to push it under? Ah! Yay! Well, that was awesome. I don't really feel secure going in there, obviously, but... No. Always with the sounds. What is that? Jesus Christ. Nothing there. This is something actually I like a lot about the Penumbra and Amnesia, or rather all the Frictional games. Frictional games are guys that made these. Amnesia and Penumbra. And the thing I like the most almost is this thing that you can open things with your mouse. I really like stuff like that. Especially the doors, because it feels like if you're being chased, what the heck is that? If you're being chased, then it's horrible to have to open the door with your mouse. Anyway, what the crap is that? Okay. Strange artifact. I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of weird statue? Almost looks like a collector's item. Something tells me they don't have, like, hidden things in these games. I'm not sure if that's, like, actually a collector's item in-game. Okay. Gross stuff. Unpleasant odor is coming from the terrain. Well, yes. I would imagine. Well, let's go into the freezer and... Yes, here we go. This was the office they were talking about. Documents and articles, mostly to do with ancient language and translations. Got a big book. and a very heavy pencil, apparently. It's like the killer pencil. Yeah, don't get hit by that. Okay, we got a save point. Some batteries. Don't have some kind of flashlight to... Well, speak of the devil. Flashlight. Test that out, shall we? Do you put it like this? Ah. It takes batteries though, so I'm not really sure why you shouldn't be using this. I guess it lights up more. Whatever. Okay. Alright. Timeline of events. Okay, jot it down in the notebook. Let's see here. "1910. Northwestern lead mine opened. 30. University of Copenhagen research suggests high local suicide rates may be due to chemical deposits in the mine. 39. World War II breaks out. 39. Part of lead mine converted into British command bunker. 45. World War II ends. 45. Commanding officer files reports on ancient artifacts discovered during routine maintenance." I hope that isn't the artifact I found. 52. Northwestern lead mine shut down. 54. New lead and iron operations opened on site of old mine. 69. Malformed local fauna prompts assignment of Dr. J. Peters to the iron mine. 70. Dr. Peters discovers an abnormally large species of grey rockworm. Ugh, the rockworms. Ugh. You should remember those from the first game. Well, that one, anyway. Horrible, yeah. 72. Accident involving large-scale deaths causes entire mining operations to be shut down. Many bodies are never recovered. 73. Archaic becomes aware of events in Greenland. That's the archaic name again. What is that? Archaic. 73. Construction begins on shelter research station on site of abandoned Northwestern iron mine. So first it was a lead mine, then it shut down, then it was a lead and iron mine, then that was abandoned, and then the shelter was built there. 75. Shelter construction complete. Key members include Overseer Bren Stafferson, Chemist Troy Retonesque, and Translator Howard Lafresque. Howard Lafresque, okay. 90. Shelter operations expand to secondary excavation sites, including Site B, a water cave. 91. Troy Retonesque replaced by Neil Oswald, an attending chemist at Site B. 92. Substance 63 and Artifact 66B recovered at Site B. Site B closed due to hostile local fauna. March 2000. Primary excavation uncovers Turngut tomb. Turngut virus, Turngut tomb. Excavation continued despite protests from Howard Lafresque. April 2000. That's the last entry. Investigation of Turngut tomb scheduled by Chief Overseer Volber Frisk. And that led to a whole lot of mess. Presumably. Alright, we got a compy. Door lock controller X. Okay. Cool, we can open it. No, we're gonna need a password. We don't have that yet. Oh, and by the way, if you do think it is boring listening to me read it all, I'm sorry, but that's just the way I'm gonna do it, because I know a lot of people like listening to reading instead of having to read it themselves. Also, I have to read it all. I like getting all the tidbits of information, and it's a good way for me to get the plot. So we got some more reading here. My research has uncovered something fascinating. Time and time again I warned Overseer Frisk I needed time to perform a full textual analysis before my translation could be considered complete. He went ahead with the excavation anyway, and now he's paid the price. This facility's security level is high enough to trace that no trace of it exists beyond the confines of these walls. Not even the archaic central casts have records of its location. In fact, the only link to this place in the outside world is the notes I left behind many years ago. However, since the virus was released over 1 year ago, no rescue attempts have been made. Not one person has tried to enter the facility. Just before the virus was released, I sent a message out to someone I could trust. I can only assume that my son, Philip, that's us, so this guy is apparently our father, has received the note and done as I asked. No matter what happens down here, at least I can rest easy in knowing that no trace remains of this place, that these secrets will stay buried here. I learned over the years never to put too much weight on any one discovery, but the information I now hold is vital not just to our survival, but to the future of our species. Wow. First thing in the morning, I intend to call on volunteers to set out into the infected area of the shelter. No one will come, but I shall ask all the same. I'll make a move for the library research station first, then it's all unknown variables. After that, I shall simply have to put faith in this discovery. If I am wrong about this, I'll barely make it through the residential. To think I left my family for this place, for this organization. Which is more horrible, that I sacrificed something so dear, or that I do not regret it for a second. Howard Lafresque, Chief Translator. Howard Lafresque is our father. Presumably, unless there are more sons here. Alright, so we have a CD-ROM drive. We're gonna put the CD-ROM in there. Okay, it's set in perfectly. Should now be able to read it.
Welcome to Shelter Research Station, Greenland. Shelter is an almost entirely self-sufficient installation built in the 70s to further serve the purposes of the archaic elevated caste in their pursuit and defense of ancient knowledge. As a new member of the facility, there are some basic rules you should be aware of in order to be useful to the archaic. Shelter provides living facilities, including a mess hall, gymnasium, and medical bay, in addition to the stipulated array of laboratories, chemical and biological, workstations, excavation equipment, and security. Please use the former at your leisure, but expect to be assigned to the latter with a moment's notice. Second, due to the nature of our work here, should you feel in any way ill, lightheaded, or otherwise mentally incapacitated, do not report to the medical facility. Fasten yourself securely to whatever solid object may be available, attempt to seal all connecting doors, and await retrieval by trained professionals. In a worst-case scenario, be prepared to swallow your personal cyanide capsule, which will be issued after this briefing. The Archaic hates to lose its treasured staff, but it may be for the good of the operation. We know you will enjoy your work with us.
We'll enjoy it big time. Introduction. Right, this is just what she was talking. Password changes, this is good. Following password changes, blah blah blah. We needed to open this one, 236. Password being 1167. Alright, good. Now we should try to open the door. 1167. Alright, door unlocked. That should be it. I don't really want to leave this room. It's so cozy, it actually has light. Well, let's save. And I think this will be enough for this session. Of course, it will just be another episode for you guys. But it's enough for me for now. Usually in like scary games like this, to be honest, I can't stand playing more than a little bit. I mean, it's different when you do a let's play because then you talk and stuff, but usually it's like I can only stand playing for a certain amount of time before I go like, oh man, I need happy thoughts, and I go watch some random anime or something. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and hope you enjoyed. Hope you join me for the next episodes, where we shall be going through the next door and hopefully not get eaten by horrible naked zombie men, which is a bad thing. So, yep. See you later. Goodbye. And thank you.